Welcome back to The Road Show. This morning in the buzz, rock climber Emily Harrington has become the first woman and fourth person to free climb El Capitan's Golden Gate route on Yosemite's national parks. It's a 3,000-foot granite wall in a single day.
It is just crazy. Now, this comes after she was hospitalized last year after a scary fall on El Capitan.
Right.
But she decided to try it again, and she reached the top at 21 hours, 13 minutes, and 51 seconds. So we want to know your goals in life. Do you have a crazy goal? How do you work towards achieving these maybe bigger goals that seem unachievable at the time?
You know, I was watching the thing on her, and if you watch the documentary Free Solo, it's one of her best friends who did it. It's the same
surface,
same surface, rock surface, and he did it. I think it took him 18 hours. Then she did it once, and she fell 150 feet. Now that alone.
I'd be like, maybe that's a sign.
Look,
I fell that far and survived.
Right. I'd fall 10 feet, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm done.
I'm good.
I'm done. She falls 150 feet, gets right back up, goes right back on it, and climbs it. I think it took her 24 hours to do it. And I was reading, she said the toughest part was obviously near the end. She was tired, and just the way she had to, you know, get into the crevices.
Oh,
and
how do your fingers not cramp
all
up?
the top of your fingers trying to get into it. And she said she could not believe when she made it over the top and finally did it. Right?
What?
Like,
and then how do you get back down?
I was wondering that
Do you
too.
just rappel all the way down?
That's what I was wondering too. And I gotta look.
At that point, are you like, helicopter, just come pick me up? I don't want to move.
I'm glad you said that, because that was one of the things I was wondering about too. Yeah, I mean, I admire these people who have these goals in mind. Someone who's going to do if you have a goal to do the Boston Marathon. Yeah. And you're training to do something like that, even like this. Yeah. You see the folks who climb Everest. You know, that takes 4 months to actually get ready to do that.
I think there's something to be said about those physical feats and achievements that they're slightly addicting though too, because if you are someone who said, you know, I want to run a 5K, and then you do it and you realize my body was able to do that. I trained appropriately, and wow, okay, my body's capable of that. So then you start going further, and then you start going further. I know I have that kind of addictive personality in the sense of like craving a challenge and wanting to be challenged like that. I mean, I tried to do like a mini triathlon, and that was to push your body to that extreme. And was it tough? Yes, but then you accomplish it and you're like, all right, now what can I do?
Yeah, now what can I do?
It gives you like this sense of pride, and it gives you a really great adrenaline rush that I think that's what keeps people like this going. I mean, she fell 150 feet. What's going to keep you going? Well, because she had that drive, and I think that's more impressive than her reaching the summit. The fact that she said, I'm not going to let that fall stop me. I'm going again. Yeah, I'm going to try it again. And for a lot of people, look, I mean, are you going to climb a mountain like that? You may not be doing that. Maybe it's a job you always wanted. Yeah. That could be something too. Maybe you had been tried out for a job for years, got rejected for that job, and then went back and you finally got what you want. I know someone who tried out from high school. There was a job that he wanted working for Google, and tried. Like, I had his eyes set on this job for years. Like, just wanted Google. He says, I want to work for Google. I want this job. Tried a bunch of times, kept getting rejected. Eventually got an incredible job for Google, probably better than he ever imagined things to be. You know, a lot of people, you get knocked down. You know, maybe you lost your job and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And people always tell you, oh, well, you know, another door will open. And people are, oh, sure. But then it does, and you're like, it was better than I ever could have imagined. There's that great saying, fall 7 times, stand up 8. Right. And it's like, it doesn't matter how many times life is going to knock you down, as long as you just keep getting back up. And I like that too, like you said, in terms of like a career move. I give people so much credit who just quit a job if they're like, this is just making me unhappy. I don't want any part of that. And bravo to you to say, you know what? I'm going to make it work. Right. I don't want this in my life, whether it's a person, whether it's a job, whatever it is. You cut ties with something in your life. That's impressive. That's impressive. Because it takes guts to do it. Well, you hear a lot of people some people will quit their job and they have a dream about starting their own business. Maybe it's a restaurant or something, whatever it is.
and they go out and say, you know what, I'm done with this, and I'm going to go out and start my own thing. I think that takes a lot of guts to do.
Yeah.
A lot of guts to do.
I give people a lot of credit for that.
Fear of the unknown, leaping into something that you have no idea if it's really going to work and what's going to happen, but it's all part of life.
Right, but I think that's good. You know, we see these YouTube videos, we see these things, and then it kind of instills a little something in us going, I want to do something now.
Do something like
maybe
that.
Not climb El Capitan,
right.
but maybe you just want to do something, or that gives you the motivation to say, you know what, I'm going for it.
Right.
Whatever that it might be.
I'm not climbing El Capitan.
No. I don't think Brendan is either.
Okay, first of all, two things. Number one, I was raised to give up. So forget.
No.
Not true at all. But number two, I've actually been to the top of El Capitan, but the theater on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yes, so, exactly. Yes, I've been there too. Yeah.
Different thing. But yeah, I mean, you guys made so many good points, as you do every day. And one of my favorite, showbiz. Thank you, Will. Continuing the laugh.
I can just see you standing on top. I'm picturing the building on Hollywood Boulevard of you standing there.
Going to see Jimmy Kimmel Live. But one of my favorite showbiz stories is the one of Joan Rivers. I mean, the story goes that she auditioned to be on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson like 9 times and didn't get it. And then finally she did, and that catapulted her to superstardom.
Right.
So I mean, if she hadn't been grinding, I mean, that, as we all know, that was the show back then if you wanted to be a star. But she kept grinding it out, kept trying, and let that be a lesson to anyone who wants to try anything. Or this story, there are so many stories that can hopefully inspire you to do something great. But not me, I'm giving up. All right, let's check in with Oh, we cut them off with our viewers out there to see what you guys had to say about this topic today. Jean is up first. She says her personal accomplishment was, oh, I love this one. Yeah, we know this about Jean. Driving a tractor trailer all over the USA and Canada alone. Fantastic. Back when it wasn't popular for single women truck drivers. Jean, you were a pioneer. Thank you very much for sharing, as always. Josephine feels it's especially important now to never give up. Keep positive and keep hanging in there, you bet. Marlene chimes in with, my 2 children, so proud to be their mom. There you go, an inspiration for her. Whatever your inspiration is, let it fuel you. You can do it. I feel like a human fortune cookie, right? Thanks for chiming in, everyone. Keep those comments coming. We might use them right here on the show. You can follow us, of course, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at The Rhode Show. We go live every morning on Facebook just before 8, so check out our buzz topic there. Leave the comment, and like I just said, I may clumsily read it right here on the show.